I tried to make a game in 48 hours for the GMTK GameJam. Before we start into the video, I have to tell you two short things. For everyone who watched one of my videos before and is confused why this is in English, I participate in a lot of English language events, and so I thought I could make English videos so that almost everyone can watch them, and I hope that's not a problem for you. Second thing, for everyone who doesn't know what GMTK GameJam is, I participated at GameJam before. A game jam is where you have a limited amount of time to make a game to a specific theme. And now have fun with the rest of the video. The theme was roll off the dice, and when it got announced, I started with making some simple sketches what I could do. Then I came up with the idea of the player being inside a dice and having to escape it. Not much later, I started to work on the game, but I think I should have used more time for finding an interesting game idea because I don't think that this game is really fun to play. I started by making a giant dice where the player will be in. Then I added 6 rooms which are all attached to one side of the dice so that the player can travel between them through the holes that represent the number on the side of the dice. I wasn't sure what to put in the rooms, so I started working on a simple dice mechanic. After that was finished, I thought, what could I do with that? And I came up with this simple jump run where only the tiles are available which are connected to the rolled number. In the next level, you are in a giant dice that rotates around you when you roll it. Depending on which number you get a different effect, but this level was a bit bugged, so I decided to move it to the last level. After that, you get a room with 4 dices, and every dice is controlled by a key, but not every dice has its own key, so you have to think what key you want to press to rotate different dices. And when all show the same number, you can continue to the next level. I still had 2 empty rooms and I had no idea what to put in them. So I started working on the main menu instead. I tried to make them look like dices so that even the menu fits the theme, and I think it is pretty interesting. If you want to play this or my other games, you can find them on badpaddy.itch.io, and you can play them in the browser or download them to play them offline. I still had no idea what to put in the empty rooms, so I started working on a bit post-processing effects to make things glow and just everything look better. I had an idea for one empty room and it was a jump run like game, but I didn't like it and so I removed it a minute later or something. I replaced it with a game that seems completely random, and it isn't, because you have to find the right tile, the left one or the right one, 4 times in a row, and you can find them by looking at the part at the start of this level, because there are 4 dice swimming in deadly poison, and if you watch at the numbers and compare them to the other tiles, you get the solution which are the right ones. There was 1 room left but not much time, and so I decided to fill it just with random things to make it look a bit interesting, and I added a screen where you can find a screenshot of one of my other games I made for a game jam before. The game was basically finished, so I added just some particles to make it look a bit better. I implemented the menu with the settings, added sounds and music. Also, I added this image that hang on the wall to try make the game look better. Then the game was finished. I still had 5 hours left, so I made it in a total time of 40 hours or something. But I didn't use all the time. I was also doing other things, and I think for that time the game is pretty okay. The gameplay isn't that interesting, but I think I was able to improve the game a bit by adding some nice textures and some nice effects. If you want to play the game, you can play it on badpaddy.itch.io. The link is in the description, and I'd like to hear some comments from you, how you like the game, what you like, what I could do better. And I made this video in English language, and I plan on doing that from now on for every video, because so I can reach more people, and when I participate on English events like this game jam, everyone can watch this video if he wants to watch it and understands what I'm saying. That's it for this video. Write in the comments what you liked about it, what I could do better, and see you in the next video.